Hi guys, welcome to my art class. My name is Marian Ichazo de Lefeld. I go by Marian, and sometimes I also respond to Marian, so it's fine if you call me that. Just wanted to give you a warm welcome to my class. In video form, I think it makes it a little bit more personable than just write this introduction and send it out to you. I just wanted to also share with you a little bit of my own trajectory as an artist and as an educator. But as I speak, I'd like for you to think about your own journey and how you arrived into this class and how you are at the point that you are in your own life right now. So my journey starts in Venezuela, where I was born. I was born in Caracas, I'm not gonna say when. And I moved to the United States about 25 years ago. I was actually a college dropout. I never finished my studies in Venezuela. I was not a very good student, and it wasn't until I moved here that I became very interested in pursuing my studies in university. Now, like you, I started at a community college. I started at Brookhaven College in their art department. I knew that I wanted to study art. I knew that I was an artist, but I felt like the part of the preparation, the component of receiving training was missing. I've always known that I was an artist since I was a very young child. That was not okay with my family in Venezuela, and that led to a lot of issues for which, and by the way, I can't blame my family for it. Of course, there were many issues that contributed to my dropping out of college. But in about 2003, I was married, I had 2 young daughters, and I decided to take one class at Brookhaven College. And how fortunate for me to have landed in a place where I received so much support and encouragement from great faculty members. I was pushed and I was challenged, and I was also kind of inspired, if you will, to aim a little bit higher. And so with that background, just know that I tend to do the same for my students. I tend to push students as well. So sometimes if I'm pushing you, it's not because I'm mean, it's just because I know that most likely people can give a little bit more than they are. So Brookhaven offered me great opportunities, and as some of you may know, there's great partnerships between community colleges and big institutions of higher learning here in Dallas and in other places in the country. So for example, there's a scholarship that SMU offers automatically. You don't have to apply for this one. If you have a 3.7 grade point average or above, you automatically get 50% off your tuition. If you have 3.7 or above, then you can also apply for one of 10 full ride scholarships that they offer towards a bachelor's in fine arts, and actually towards any field. And I've had many students that have received that scholarship, and I was able to attend SMU. I graduated in 2009 with my bachelor's in art, and it was in the midst of the Great Recession. It was not a good time. And I started working immediately. I did shows, I sold some of my work. It was challenging, but I felt like I needed more. I wanted to teach in the college setting, and I needed a master's. So I applied again to SMU and got accepted with a full ride to pursue my master's. Graduated in 2013 and immediately started working as an adjunct professor. First of all at Cedar Valley, and then in Fort Worth, and then I fell into this full-time position about 2014, January 2014. So I've been teaching at Richland ever since. The challenges that we're facing today, well, there are many, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic. We're all learning and teaching from home, but there's a silver lining to it. All these years that I've been teaching, it's been, of course, in the studio, at Richland, but now I get to open up my own space, my workspace, my sanctuary, if you will. So that has been a rather positive experience for me and for my students. Currently, I'm actually preparing a big exhibition that it was supposed to open at the Latino Cultural Center in November of this year. Because of the pandemic and the institution being closed, it was pushed to next year, to 2021. Not the best. I like working under pressure, but on the other hand, it's just giving me a little extra time to think about this exhibition that I've been already working for the past year. So what else? I also would like to share with you guys that this is my first time teaching a studio class completely remotely. I have taught art appreciation in the past completely, online, and that seems to be, very sort of smooth. Sometimes I take my time to grade works and so on. But so if there's any issues that you may see, any doubts, please don't hesitate to bring them up. And actually the idea is for us to create a collaborative environment in which we can all both as students, and then of course me as an instructor. So again, just wanted to wish you a wonderful semester, and know that I'm here virtually. I am going to offer virtual office hours every week, and you're more than welcome to send any questions you may have, okay? So thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you have a wonderful semester. Bye.